Right then, guys, you're joining me in Carlisle today. We're basically going to be taking 22 tons of water from Carlisle down to Cambridge, down south in the UK. Weather conditions are treacherous at the moment. It's absolutely terrible. So we're just going to basically take it from here. We've got a 6-hour journey on, 6-hour journey there. So it's going to be a bit of a long one. It is all going to be driving, so that's 6 hours of driving. There's no crossings or anything like that. One thing that I will say is that we are tired and we do definitely need to find somewhere to rest. So that's one of the issues that I've been having at the moment. I've been trying to find somewhere close by to rest before starting the video, but unfortunately I've not been successful in doing that. So we're going to have a little look. It's Friday today. We are due there between the hours of I think it's like 9 and 5 on Saturday morning. So hopefully we can get a rest on the go, and we'll be all right. I've actually messed this up straight away, and that was really dangerous because I didn't even bother to look. And I'd like to say through no fault of my own, but it was a stupid thing to do because I just didn't look. Jesus. Right, it is the big effect that I'm noticing though with this at the moment. I can't see out of the windows, so I'm gonna have to sort that out. And also, braking is. I mean, I can't really stop here. I'm gonna need to do something because I can't see anything out of the windows, and the time for this car to brake, or this truck to brake, is actually ridiculous when it's raining. Now we are running a mod pack. It's the Brutal Graphics and Weather mod pack, which I believe is by somebody called Cass. It's a fantastic looking mod. Makes the actual game look beautiful. But the effect that it has on the trucks, like especially because I've got the air brake simulation on the go, sleeping offence, of course, lovely. I mean, everything's going wrong so far for this video. You'd love to see it realistically, don't you? But yeah. Essentially, we're going to take it a little bit slower because the effect that it has on the trucks is quite like mad, to be honest. It's really having a big effect on the stopping time, as it would do. You know, we're shifting 22 tons plus the truck, so you know, evidently it's not going to be a quick stopping time or stopping distance, but I am having to overcompensate. It's still raining a little bit, because I mean my foot is on the brake right now, and another sleeping offence. Love that. I know that we've got to sleep, fully aware. My foot is jammed down on the brake there. I've had to put the parking brake on because, go on, be nice to me, thank you. Yeah, because it's just yeah, it's just spongy as hell, man. It's crazy, to be honest. There's a traffic jam over there. Is that just a couple of trucks pulled up? Traffic jam accident is what I meant to say there. I think it's just a couple of trucks pulled up in there. No? Oh no, somebody trying to swap lanes and they've crashed, I think. Anyhow, like I say, hopefully from this point onward, I'm going to say it, we have a nice and chilled out drive down to Cambridge. Essentially, I know for a fact, as I was about to say, I'm going to get another sleeping offence, but there's really not a fat lot I can do about that right now. I should have pretty much gone to sleep before taking the job, but I was worried it was going to expire. So here we are. I'm losing money at quite a consistent rate. We're only sat at 30k or 31k. So we're just going to have to try and pull over as soon as humanly possible, basically. Yeah, it's currently 20 past 9 at night, and don't want to speed the fence as well. Slow down, Divi. Hopefully we can make good time with the sleep. I know that I've got the majority of Saturday to be able to deliver this anyway. I think it's up to like 5 o'clock. We're already doing good for time. Just want to get to sleep to avoid those sleeping offences at this point. But yeah, it makes the game look beautiful, this graphics pack does. I'm not going to lie. Also, you guys, drop a comment. What do you think of the Balkans DLC? I haven't got it yet. And to be honest with you, the only reason I don't have it is just through sheer laziness. I'm not going to lie. They've even put like a special deal on because I've got all the other DLCs, so that instead of paying like 14 quid, I only have to pay like 12, I think. So I can even save a little bit of money on it. But I just haven't got around to picking it up yet. Mainly because of starting where I've started. There's no real need for it right now, I guess. It'd be nice to pick up once we've sort of progressed the career on this a little bit more. But what do you guys think? If you've got it, is it any good? Is it worth the pickup? Obviously, it's one of the newer DLCs, so I guess the graphics will look pretty nice on it. And there'll be some good places to go. But yeah, definitely worth looking forward to. I'm looking forward to the Greece one, to be honest. That looks really good. Which, if that is the case, I will start another career in Greece, just to test that out. Where do we want to be heading? We don't want to be heading towards Newcastle, do we? Surely. Getting tired again. Yep, we know this. Let's get over here quickly. Lovely stuff. We've got a service station coming up, I can see, so we should be okay. Absolutely knackered. 10 o'clock. That should put us at a good sort of what, 9, 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. Or this might be. I don't actually know how many hours you sleep in this game for, so it's literally just me guessing at this point. But we'll soon see. I'll slow it down. I need to reroute. You're all right. Are you popping in here? I don't need any fuel as well. Might get some, you know, just because we're here. Yeah, let's get some because we're here. Put realistic fuel prices on, and after being fined as much as I have been, I'm kind of regretting that. Nice little spot here for me, I think, to get a good night's kip, and we'll resume in the morning. Yep. Then guys are going to have to reverse out, unfortunately. This is me for the evening. Let's have a rest then. Right then guys, I wasn't far off. 7 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday. We've got a few hours trip ahead of us, probably looking at around about 5.5 hours ahead on the way down to Cambridge. So we're heading down south. Just had our rest, so I say there's no time like the present. Let's get this bad boy on the road, and yeah, let's get cracking. Yesterday was horrific with the thunderstorm, I'm not gonna lie. Did not enjoy that. It made stopping this car, or this truck, sorry, should I say, it made stopping it ridiculous. So I'm hoping that we have some good fortune today. The weather holds up for us, and we make good time. That's the main one. So 22 tons of water is what we're delivering currently. And I'm not gonna lie, you can feel the weight in the back of the truck, especially when the weather was bad yesterday. Stopping distance and stopping time was horrific. Got to build speed up to get on here. McDonald's truck, oof. Love that. So I've got another account that I use. This one's the main sort of one for the YouTube channel, because it's modded out with a lot more traffic to make it more interesting for you guys. But I do have one that it's just for like convoys. We've got some mods on it and it's quite good. But we tested it out yesterday, and it actually didn't do too bad. All the mods sort of worked perfectly in harmony together, which was nice. So eventually, I haven't actually set a Twitter page up yet for Truck Sim UK. I'll have to get that sorted. Twitter? Did I say Twitter? I meant Twitch. So I haven't actually set one up yet. But I'm thinking of doing it and just doing some live streams of the convoys that we do. So you'll have to let me know, guys, if you'd be interested in joining a live stream and just seeing what we get up to. There's about 3 of us so far. Obviously, we work for At The Mile, which, if you don't know what At The Mile is, that's our At The Mile Logistics livery. It's our virtual trucking company that we work for currently. It's absolutely fantastic. So we currently work for them, and it's all linked up through Discord. If you've never sort of seen or heard of a VTC before, a virtual trucking company, I highly recommend you look into it. If you go onto the Truckers MP website, there is a category all for it, but it links up through your Discord and everything as well. So when you make deliveries, you get notifications and you get put in the leaderboards, and it tracks all of like the routes that you've took, and it shows you a map of the routes. It shows you what you delivered, whether you got any speeding tickets, any sort of crash fines, anything like that. It's dead good, to be honest. It's a good way of tracking, and adds like another dimension to Euro Truck Simulator. But also on top of that, you've got money that you earn from the company as well. So you've got like the profit that you've made there, which you've made for the company as well. So it's just a nice little dimension, like different dimension to it. So yeah, virtual trucking company. If you want to join mine, it's At The Mile Logistics. It's not me who personally owns it, it's just the one that I work for. And then yeah, just get on the leaderboards and see like a bit of friendly competition and that, really. You could do with the Carlsberg right now, to be fair. Seeing that would be lovely. Even better if it was summer though. Got 219 miles, 4.5 hours left to get to the destination, which is Cambridge. I should really take the Christmas tree out my truck at this point, really, shouldn't I? Yeah, probably need to have a bit of a cabin reorganise at this point, because I've not really touched it since about a couple of months back. So cross over here now, lovely stuff. Yeah, Carlsberg. Coach. I'll tell you what was a letdown. I don't know if any of you guys feel the same way, but basically was looking at Taxi Simulator the other day, and apparently there's no force feedback like wheel support on it, which is a little bit doo-doo, I ain't gonna lie, but I've been like following that now for a good few, well, probably say about a year actually, and it was a bit of a letdown. I think it's had the best reviews. I don't know if it was review bombed for any sort of reason, or whether it's just not a very good game. I'm not really going to invest in it, to be honest, because of what I've heard and seen on it, but it looks beautiful nonetheless, so it might be worth a pick up. But let me know if you guys want to see me play anything other than Euro Truck, really. There's a few things that I like playing aside from Euro Truck. One of them is Beam MG. That's a good game, especially now there's like a career mode in it. I'm pretty sure you can do deliveries on that as well. So there's like a hack. Say a hack, it's not really a hack, but it's like a way of getting on to actually play the career, and it's not even, it's literally you just have to keep clicking play, and I think after you've clicked play 3 or 4 times it just lets you into it and tells you okay, it's a beta, like. So if you didn't know that, there you do, you can play the career mode of BeamMG. Another one's Assetto Corsa. Do love and enjoy that game, especially like with mods. I don't really care for it too much without mods, because I'm not really big into racing games as such. But saying that, there has been some talks of potentially getting into iRacing. And I think the only issue I've got with that is the fact that my wheel is on my desk, and when you start to play racing games and like drag the wheel around to go around corners and stuff, it shakes the whole desk, shakes the screen, and you know, the probabilities that it'll all collapse on me. So I'm also looking at probably trying to invest in a racing seat. It'd be nice to sort of start building some sort of like little sim truck setup, which obviously I'd video for you guys, but It's whether I can get the missus on board or not is the truth. I'm not going to lie. If she says, yep, you're sound, let's go for it, then we'll pull the trigger on that one and we'll see what we can get done. But yeah, until then, we're fixed to the desk still. So, which is doing its job. Can't complain. Cannot complain. Anyhow, weather's held up quite nice so far, so we love that. Got a couple of windy roads coming up now, so I'll probably have to let off the gas a bit. Shoulder a little bit. Andrew would be proud of me. He almost only drives on the hard shoulder. I was watching him play yesterday. He's got mods on his convoy. He had like a 4,000 brake horsepower bloody engine in his truck. When I tell you he almost went back to the future in that thing, I'm not lying. It was ridiculous. Everything just went so quick. He was just bombing it down the hard shoulder. Told him, man, like, you wouldn't last 2 seconds in truckers MP, man, the way that they ban people for like speeding and crashing and that. Their friends, he flipped his truck. I've never seen a truck do acrobatics before, but yesterday was the first. Push up this hill, another services now. See. Never one when you need one, and an abundance when you don't. Can I get in there? Sure can. Big men are doing the rounds. Lovely. Oh, what's that in the distance then? What landmark that is? Catch me. Yeah, they are on the opposite side for them, and then coming up here. Left-hand side cameras. Now you see, if I had the mod for Waze installed, I'd have known that. Then again, I just looked at the sign and I knew, so it doesn't really matter. It's quite a nice drive, to be fair. It's quite scenic, is that the right thing? Hang off the gas for a little bit. Yeah, it's quite nice, this is, to be fair. It's quite a nice drive so far. To my neck of the woods now, look, Birmingham. And we want to be the M6 Cambridge, lovely.
Right, and then straight on.
Try and get some scenic shots like this now. People like a little bit of alteration, don't they? Or variation, that's the one I'm looking for, not alteration. The only problem is I can't drive for the life of me like this, guys. I'm going to chicken out in a second and probably go back to the other camera. I'm scared I'm going to go into the side of them barriers.
And then continue straight on.
I ain't lying, I'm terrified. Oh, look how close I am there. Jesus, I'm starting to stress. Okay, I think that's enough. Yeah, that's enough. Is that enough? That's enough, surely. There we go. Don't trust myself. Not in that view. No chance. I've had too many accidents like that before. Usually it's by going too close to the barrier, the truck clipping through it and flipping over. Do not trust myself. So considering I've got the random events mod on as well, I'm not seeing many random events happening. I mean, I'm kind of glad in a way because I don't really want any diversions at all, but it's nice to see a bit of variation sometimes when you're driving into like just roadworks and stuff like that. How are we doing for time? So it's 9:55. Oh, we've got bags of time left. We're fine. I say I think it's 5 o'clock. I can check real quick. It needs to be there by 5:20. So we're not doing too bad, to be honest. Not doing too bad at all. Yeah, as much as I like my Scania truck, I do want to get a Volvo as well, I think. I want to just basically build the workforce up now and just try and get another truck, another trailer. Won't be able to do that at 31k, so it's look at them trying to get some bloody Christmas money, changing the speed limit like that and then putting cameras straight next to it. Terrible. Definitely want to get a Volvo at some point. I don't think I've even discovered a Volvo garage on this save, to be honest with you. I'm going to have to do a bit more exploring. This, though, is probably the longest drive I've done on this. Stand to make about 11,000 on this if we can get there in one piece. So, definitely be worthwhile. And we're going from all the way, well, we started in Scotland originally, went to Carlisle, and then from Carlisle then to Cambridge. So we're sort of making our way from Scotland down, covering all areas and unlocking new areas and new places to work, realistically. There's another thing as well, like I don't mean to complain, but having the pedals flat to the ground, done half 30 foot, and I could put the cruise control on, but it's a bit boring, isn't it? I need to shift down here. Nah, be alright, pick some. I've just seen that service station, and the first thing that came to my mind is I could probably do with getting this truck serviced, but again, it's a job for another day. Can't be far now, I'd say an hour and a half away. Making good time. London, I was in the right lane just to be fair, but it's all good. Tell you what, I haven't put on my diff either. Just flip me over, thank you. Yeah, A14, we're doing 60 down here. Let's just tone it down a little bit. Yeah, loving the fact that I've changed the traffic. Did you know, guys, I don't know if you're aware of this, I don't mean to insult your intelligence in the slightest, but if you actually open up where this game's installed and go to the config files, if you scroll down to find traffic and you put in, like, change the number in there to like 4.0 or 5.0 and then click save, it'll automatically add more traffic into the game and populate more traffic without you having to use any mods. It's a double-edged sword, I'm not going to lie, because it's a double-edged sword because there can be more issues. Obviously with more traffic there's more chances of people crashing into each other, like AI, which can then cause roadblocks and stuff, which make it a little bit more difficult. So there will be times where you probably have to try and navigate slightly alternatively, if you like. Or of course, I'm not going to be able to do this, am I? I need to get out. I should have just stayed in that lane. I don't know why I crossed over. I've got a gearbox left if I did that as well. But yeah, essentially adds more traffic into the game, gives more of a realistic feel to it, to be honest. And like I say, you don't have to actually mod it then, so you haven't got to worry if you're not confident with putting mods in and stuff. I mean, saying that, it's probably easier to install mods nowadays than it is to go into the config file. I don't know, but yeah, nice little tip for you if you ever wanted to sort of make it more populated. That's why this looks like it does. Because usually it's a little bit sparse, not a lot going on. I can see Cambridge on the sat nav, so we're not far at all now. 50 minutes away in game. Cambridge, London. Super duper. Works nice. As soon as we get into Cambridge, so it's going to go down to 30 miles an hour, isn't it? Keep right. Rightio. This is where it starts. You'll see now what I mean about the traffic getting even more, like, it'll be a lot more heavily populated going into Cambridge. When you get closer to a town, obviously there's a lot more traffic, but it kind of goes for real life as well usually. But you'll see it on here with this now as well. It'll give you a good feel of what that's actually doing and how much traffic it actually adds, just changing that figure in there. I'm just going to leave that actually. I was going to cross. No, actually I will do. Let's go over. Could have took me around the service station, it's cool. Is this going to make me... I think it's straight on first, actually, and then looking at the sat-nav, I think I have to go forward and then... No? No? Alright, never mind, ignore me. I'm lying to you. This is a decent length video, though. 28 minutes, cut down. Probably be a little bit less. I'm not going to lie, probably be about, what, 20 minutes, 21 minutes, something like that. Then brakes need looking at, to be fair. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, here we go, look. Oh, oh, you have got to be kidding me. The brakes need looking at. My foot was all the way down for the longest time then. Christ, sorry chap. I seem to have rear-ended you, my guy. Oh, I bet that's going to cause some sort of build-up. I can't even see behind me to... Oh yeah, we've got... There's a lot of traffic there. Just bang them on really, hadn't I? It was going so well. It was going so well. But I leave these sort of things in because you know what? You can try and be as meticulous as you like. Sort of doing this and like making these videos, but these things happen, man. So... We're going to have to take the hit on that one, unfortunately. And we've got some damage to the truck, and I mean, it probably does need looking at. especially the brakes. The brakes on this thing, they just don't exist. It's crazy. So we're going to have a look and see. Yes, see if we can get that fixed, but yeah, nightmare. Let's back up a little bit, give him some room. Can't believe that. Went to the back. It's just him there now. He's going. Thank God for that. Sorry, we'll just pretend we exchanged insurance details there. I can't believe that. Literally, loan instalments just gone out. £4 grand. Jesus, I don't know why I'm so shocked about that. It's pretty standard, to be honest with you, with the amount I borrowed, but I can't believe we've gone all that way and rear-ended somebody at the last sort of hurdle. Gutted. But it is definitely an issue with the brakes, because they just, my foot was all the way down there, guys. And no, nothing. You're not going to get me a 31. Cambridge discovered. Lovely. It would have felt nice to come in here had I not gone into the back of someone, but potato, tomato and all that. Is it the first left?
At the roundabout,
Got to start braking now, man, because I mean, well, look, I didn't damage him too much. Look, he's still ahead of us. Etihad Airways. In fact, I've probably done something that's made him go faster, because it's actually probably being behind him has probably made him want to go faster, if I'm being honest. But yeah. We're gonna go now.
Right.
Okay, well, we're here for the duration now, so we've got to go down there. Crazy that we went into the back. I should have muted my phone. I completely forgot to do it, so my phone's been pinging off left, right and centre, so I do apologise. Anybody gonna let me go? Oh, thanks. Thank you, good sir. I don't know if you were letting me go or if you were too scared because you heard that I back-ended someone. Right. Now for this fiasco. Christ, of course. Okay, guys, this is going to be not the greatest of parking. I do apologise in advance. Oh shit, we're not even in reverse yet. You swing it this way a sec, and then we'll swing it back this way in a minute. Oh yeah. Oh. I mean, kind of like it grew there, really, innit? You know what I mean? There we go. I mean, we rear-ended someone, guys, but we still got excellent. Obviously, as always, thanks for watching the video. If you did like that, feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and as always, honestly, cheers for the support. Thanks, guys. Set up.
Hey, it's me.